Pisces, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for July 11th through the 17th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Pisces, let's go ahead and start by looking at your ruler Jupiter, who, although is not forming any major aspects this week, is still there transiting that sixth house of yours. So still an excellent time, I feel like, for you to get that routine in order, your personal development, self-improvement, maybe seeing where you can develop your crafts at work, and some of you even seeing opportunities there for jobs and work and that kind of a thing. Certainly available depending on your personal chart. But most importantly, I think with the North Node still close by, there's just a lot to learn regarding personal development and integration, time management, energy management, and all that work stuff also. All right, so that's that part of life. In terms of relationships, we've got Mercury forming some important aspects here this week. At the beginning of the week, we'll be squaring us. So if you are feeling a bit of that wanting to break through, break free kind of energy with those one-to-one connections, I think balance, compassion, understanding. This is the fact that Uranus in your first house has been calling you to really express who you truly are, be your true self for many years. And I think that can certainly be integrated with those relationships. Integrated with those relationships, but one step at a time, taken nice and slowly. All right, and then as a result, you could even feel like maybe those relationships are going through a healing or something. You might feel rejuvenated there as Mercury will be triumph to Chiron, this strongest in the second half of the day there. Now, in terms of over the weekend, Mercury will be conjoining up to Venus, so new things there, maybe with what you value in relationships. In fact, with Mercury going into your fifth house, there's certainly this shift for you guys of your self-expression, of perhaps tapping into that playful, lighthearted, creative side, some of you even romantic side of life right now at the moment, which is great. You can be enjoying that, and I think learning a lot about yourself in the process. All right, so that takes us to the work side of things, which is seen by the sun. Sun here at the bottom of the chart. Some of you are at this low with the energy levels. There's also a bottom time period too with the career stuff, but this is just the time of year really, because the concentration right now is on your home and family life or on your health. And I think that's still a great area to focus and gain that energy. But as these months unfold, you feel more of that forward-moving energy there with the career side of things. But anyways, in terms of the sun's aspects here this week, over the weekend, the sun's going to be a part of a grand trine, in fact, which is very nice here when it comes to the work sector. A lot of you could be feeling quite healed and rejuvenated, just like before. But here with your career stuff, and that could be very supportive too. This newfound motivation with intimacy and really connecting to what really matters in life, which has been Mars transiting that 8th house. So very supportive there. Nice grand trine, and that could be directly giving you some perhaps confidence, some independence, and some motivation and drive towards the career stuff, particularly the second half of the week there. All right, now in terms of one thing too about work, the sun will be squaring up to Uranus, just like that Mercury over the weekend though. All right, so over the weekend, if you're feeling like breaking through free in some sense, all right, balance just like before with those relationships over the weekend here with your work. All right, regarding the financial side of things, this is that Mars in the 8th house. It's a lot about seeing where you can have healthy interdependency in your life. Of course, it's always great to be self-reliant and independent in life, but with, of course, a willingness to understand that we are part of an interdependent world, obviously, and it's great to share and exchange with others, not only on the material level, but in that deep way. And I think a lot of you have learned a lot about this, depth of life with Mars retrograde there these past few months. But now Mars is direct, great for that independence drive, to further pursue maybe the financial stuff, but I think in a way of what really matters, and perhaps in terms of openness, trust, and intimacy in your relationships also. All right, so that's the financial. In terms of the overview, I think we've pretty much covered it. There's those Mercury aspects here on Monday, squaring up to Uranus against balance. Again, balance and taking things nice and slow when it does come to the relationship stuff. Also with the home and family stuff, I do want to mention, in fact, it's a great week to challenge yourself with the home and family or health stuff, which is this whole lunar cycle that started in your 4th house, which is now in this first quarter phase of personal development, and hopefully challenging ourselves to cultivate and continue to move forward with those new beginnings. And then there's that Mars triumph to Chiron pretty much all week long there, very good for the healing. Could be feeling there again with your values, maybe a bit of self reliance and self-worth, you know, which could be very nice, very healing, and maybe even tapping into a bit of adventurous spirit could be healing also. And then there's the sun's aspects. Again, this grand trine, very good there for the routine and stuff, which I think will be great with the everyday stuff. You could be feeling independent and direct, but at the same time taking it nice and slow with that Uranus squaring up to the sun and Mercury conjoining up to Venus. Some new things there, maybe with those relationships over the weekend also. All right, so Pisces, have an excellent week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next week.